All right, my beautiful Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my Aquarius soul family. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Okay, come through. Uncover this, okay? Unleash this. This person has been lying, y'all. They liars. Give us exactly what we need to know in regards to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? The messages are, in fact, general. Y'all know how it goes, okay? And if you don't, you better ask somebody, okay? These are general messages, okay? So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Use your own intuition to kind of guide you towards the messages that are here for you today. Appreciate all the birthday love that you guys have shown your girl. Y'all know it's our season. We cutting up, beach. They need to drop roses while we walk, ho. Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry, you know, I get a little turned a little biased, okay? I had a great time yesterday. Just kind of chilled with my family, you know, had a good meal, sipped on a little salsa. I'm wishing you all a happy birthday, a happy season. For those of you who've already had your birthday, happy belated. And those of you who are celebrating today and beyond, y'all know how it goes, okay? Show each other love down in those comments as well, guys. I love to see it. I love to see us congregate. It warms my heart. It fills me up. Like button. Everybody, click it. Just do it. It's free, okay? Just click the like button. Click the subscribe button if you want to make it official and become a part of the process on our road to 100K. I would truly appreciate it, and I appreciate those of you who always click that like button as well. So let's go ahead and jump in. You know what we have here, guys? This is a very peculiar, okay? Shall she take out her vocabulary? All right, her smart bitch rhetoric. Very peculiar situation, you guys, okay? This is the very first card out. I thought this was the only card we were going to get until I started shuffling the other deck. And then we have this. It's just, it makes absolutely no sense. It's definitely extreme opposing energies. Whoever this person is showing up, you guys, I feel as though, so this card kept falling down, okay? It kept falling as if they didn't want me to see it, as if they didn't want to be exposed, or they didn't want me to know. Therefore, I would let you know, because we're here to share information. It says it kills me knowing there could be someone else in your life. Here's what I feel. This person played around, y'all. Okay. I do feel like this person kind of left you on ice, or they kind of left you at a distance, kept you at a distance. They played it way cool, right? As if they were just in this, it is what it is type of situationship, or they wanted to keep it as such. I don't get you that you pressed this person about a relationship, but I also get that some of you may have questioned, like, where is this going, right? Or why aren't you doing certain things? Why are you asking me for certain things, but you're not reciprocating, or you're not doing the same thing, right? Like, I can't ask you for shit, but you can ask me for stuff. I don't get that you were giving jealous energy, but I feel like you would relate to this person that you want more, right? Your expectations, if you will. And it was definitely ignored, blatantly ignored. Or you may have been gaslit by them, you know, am I not doing enough, right? Like, am I not good enough? Aren't you going to just take me as I am, right? Can't we just kind of see where this is all going? We just met. You like, bitch, we've been dating for 6 months. What do you mean? What do you mean? They're like, yeah, I'm not ready, right? Let's take it slow. This is kind of how it has to go if you want to still have me around. That's how I get this person's energy to be. But they are exuding this jealousy. Okay, there's a jealous trait that's kind of bubbling over the surface. You don't see this. You will. You will soon see this. Very, very soon. I feel like they're not going to be able to hold this back. It might show up in different ways for all of you, right? So like I said, just take it how it resonates and don't force shit to fit. So this jealousy could show up in a number of ways. I don't get that the majority of you are dating a starting lineup, but I did hear it, right? I did hear that you might have multiple people who are interested in you. Some of you, right? For others of you, this could be illusion. This can be an illusion in this person's mind because of your energy. Your energy has shifted. The way that you are behaving has kind of shifted. You possibly went from someone who was saying like we and wanting to make future plans and kind of, you know, involving them, being more nurturing, being more attentive, being more available, being more accessible to someone who is like kind of chill. It's not that you stop talking to them. You just are a little bit more lackadaisical is the phrase that they're using. I'm hearing shit on shit or get off the pot. Like, I don't use that term, but that's what I'm hearing, right? So you kind of took this person's behavior as a sign, right? If they're confused or if they are undecided, because I did see undecided kind of pop out of this deck. It popped out and then it went back in. If they are undecided, then that's a no. Right? Nobody is begging you to make your mind up. Nobody's waiting either. And what I feel is this person has either made up in their mind that your change or shift in behavior or attention that you were giving them, or the way that you would have potentially been around more or answering them more, has something to do with other people in the mix. For others of you, they literally see it. Like, you really don't give a fuck. Okay, you are definitely posting online, and it could be like subliminal posts, right? Like, they know you're out with another guy, they know you're out with another girl, but you're just posting yourself, right? But there are clues in the background, because it's like, why would you be there by yourself or with your friends? It's a lie, bitch. You're on a vacation. For others of you, it could be a dream. Like, it could have been a dream. Have you ever had a dream about someone and it feels real, right? Let's say you're in a relationship or you're dealing with somebody, you have a dream that they cheated or they fucked around with your best friend or they did something wild. And it's like, it felt so real that you're mad as fuck at them. When you wake up, they like, it was a lie. Like, it's not true. Like, it's not a thing. So I feel like they could have had a dream as well. And then the fact that you're acting like this now and you weren't before, because you could have, like I said, I don't know, you know, take it how it resonates. They either got the idea that you wanted a relationship, that you wanted to take things further, that you wanted something more serious, and now they don't get that anymore, right? Like, they're not getting that vibe from you anymore. Now keep in mind, they're trying to hide this. So it could show up the jealousy. They're trying to hide the jealousy. I feel like they don't have a reason to be jealous at this time. It is something that they're making up in their mind, because first of all, if you were acting like you didn't want to be with them, if you were acting like you wanted to treat Aquarius like an option, baby, if you were acting like it is what it is, then why are we mad? Like, why are you mad? Why are you mad? You could not have thought that you were the only one, right? Like, you just could not have thought that. There's no way that you could have thought that if you were attracted to them that nobody else would be. There's no way that you could have thought that. It's so confusing to me, right? It's confusing to them. They are themselves confused. So they might show up like being more aggressive, asking more questions. It's like, bruh, you're not my girl. Like, you are not my dude. Like, you don't get to ask me that. Respectfully, I'm gonna decline to answer your questions about my whereabouts. I'm gonna unshare my location, bitch. Okay, I might answer, I might not. And when I do answer, don't ask me where I'm at. Don't ask me who I'm with. Like, you don't get that luxury. That is a luxury, darling. And for some of you, I feel like you may have been giving them that luxury before and they were giving you this and it changed. Okay, there's like an iceberg. I see a figure of like an iceberg. They feel like you're hard to crack, or they feel like if they try to, you know, force information out of you, like run into you, that their shit will sink. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there was another phrase that was kind of popping up, right? This person is definitely having changed feelings. A change of heart in reference to their behavior, their actions, right? So their jealousy, like I said, it might show up as a bit more aggressive, like asking more questions, interrogating you, okay? Purposefully liking pictures to let you know that they see what the fuck you're doing online, especially if you're posted up with another man. Especially if you posted up with another guy. Like, especially if you're doing something out of pocket for somebody that they now deem to be possessive over. But just a moment ago, you said it is what it is, right? So now that I'm moving like you, it's a problem? Like, it's a problem? Rare. It's very rare. This is a peculiar situation. You can't be both non-committal and jealous and possessive. So I do feel like this person, so okay, the phrase that I was hearing, the other phrase that I was hearing was, okay, you got it, right? Like, you got it. Sorry. I'm sorry. Because I feel like this person played with you, so I'm going to laugh in their face. I'm going to play in your face, right? Like, you acted like you didn't want anything, okay? Your behavior said such. They may have even said some things to you that suggested that You're doing the most. You're asking for too much. And now they're in a position of feeling like, well, shit, like, I think I love her. Like, I think I love him. Now, keep in mind, we still have the word think. They're not like just outright throwing out that word, but I am hearing like you got it, right? Like hands up, like a surrendering sort of image. Like, let's go back to like the lovey-dovey stuff. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I give up. I forfeit. They feel like you're getting them more than you, when they feel like you're potentially letting them go. But they feel like the way that you're letting them go is worse than just cutting somebody off, because they feel like you're still keeping a string attached to the two of you. So like I said, I don't feel like for a great majority of you that you've literally just cut this person cold turkey. I feel like you peeped their energy, okay? You analyzed their actions and how they were moving, and you started moving accordingly. That's not what normally happens for them. People crash out over this person. So when this person starts acting non-committal, when they are the ones that start, talking about other girls right in your face, when they're the ones who start talking about other guys or what other guys have done for them in the past, that thing that will trigger other people to get jealous, you were just like, oh, okay. Where you want a cookie? Like, that happens to me all the time, babe. I get it. They're like, what? What do you mean? You're supposed to crash out over me. You were supposed to go crazy. You're supposed to, like, ask to see my phone and shit like that. Pull up at my job. Shit like that. So they feel like, however they were showing up in the connection, you may have questioned it, and they thought that that was the beginning of you getting ready to crash out. So I know some of you are like, girl, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Speaking your slang and your ebonics, can you please explain for those of us who do not speak that language? Okay. That is like losing it, spiraling, you know what I mean? Kind of losing your marbles, going insane. It can entails someone calling a person over and over and over, sending long text messages and dissertations to them about what is going on, right? Sneaking in somebody's phone, okay? Sneaking in somebody's phone to look for something that is already there, and then even though you knew it was there, when you see it, dropping that motherfucking phone out the car. As the car is going 60 miles per hour, breaking that shit, breaking somebody's stuff, crashing out, guys, okay? Going bonkers over another person, risking yourself, right? Your sanity is kind of not there. It's like blacking out or something. And so, of course, you didn't give that to this person because that's not necessary. I mean, like, to you, it wasn't even that deep. You did want something more with this person, but you weren't going to force it. You don't have to. And I do feel like this person is kind of second guessing this, guys. They are second guessing. Yeah, okay, so this is a good way. They're like, girl, just go to the next card. Breaking point, okay? That is what they expect from people. That is like crashing out. This is a better way to express that, though. I'm reaching my breaking point. I feel pushed to make a decision. So I do feel like this person is now like, damn, I should have just kept it a buck. I should have probably just left Aquarius alone, right? Rather than kind of sitting back in my old ways of doing things. We have worth waiting for. And I do see your choice, right? Which makes them believe that they made the wrong choice. This person did feel like the power was in their control, because I do feel like I said you like this person, but they were giving you the wrong energy. They were giving you the idea that they didn't care about where this was going to go, that it didn't really matter to them, that they were potentially trying to trigger you to be jealous, and that's just not your style. You would rather just move on, which is what I feel you've done, but not necessarily. I feel like you moved on. I feel like you moved on theoretically, but not physically. So they feel like that's worse. They feel like it's worse that you're kind of now treating them like a friend, right? And your conversations are a little bit more platonic, right? They're not getting the vibe from you anymore that you like them. They don't even know if that's a thing. And you're keeping them around, but you've also moved on at the same time, right? So I do feel like there's a little bit of underlining anger under here for themselves, right? Like they're angry with themselves. Wow. I see something. I spy with my little eye, bitch. They thought the grass was greener, and now they're jealous, guys. They are, okay? We have desperate in the reverse, so they're not going to show this side, but they are potentially coming in to express some regret about how they played this out, okay? Yep. They're definitely going to call you. I feel like this is, like I said, here's the thing. I do feel like this is somebody who is used to kind of waiting it out. I feel as though this person did like you, okay? They do like you. They like you a lot, in fact. But there's something about this individual that kind of not gets away with, but they do expect to be able to move at their own pace. And their pace sometimes suggests to other people that they're playing a game. And I feel like that's what you felt, right? So you kind of matched their energy. It's flipping. So now we have somebody who viewed you as the person that wants a relationship, that wants a commitment, that wants more, right? That wants something with more substance. And they weren't on that time. But now they are, and they're in fact very much so jealous. We got jealous that came out twice, okay? It says, I get jealous when I think of anyone else having you and stealing you, right? That's that possessiveness once again, stealing you away from me. So this person did have a good idea, right? They at least thought they did, that you were locked in. And you might have been, but that wasn't going to continue if they didn't show you that they were feeling the same way, that it was equal, that it was, you know, that they also felt the same way. So let's see. So we have, okay, so we have addiction. And then we have, I never thought you would leave. You can't make it up, guys, right? So there is an addictive quality that this person has to kind of stringing people along or keeping things on their terms, right? This non-committal energy, it's not that they didn't see themselves with you, but they do deem themselves to have more power in that positioning rather than just giving in, rather than just expressing that they like you too. They feel like, yeah, no, if I show up with the same level of passion, with the same level of effort, then that will suggest that I'm losing control, right? This could be someone who feels like staying in this non-committal energy, even if you like a person, even if you love a person, even if you want to be with a person, puts me in the position to be in control of myself, of my feelings, of my emotions, of the situation. But because your response wasn't what they were used to, right? They're the ones getting ready to crash the fuck out. Listen. Okay, so please be expecting their call. If you don't answer, it might happen multiple times, okay? And then if you don't answer even still then they might start calling from a blocked number, okay? They may start emailing you, DMing you, texting you, right? The energy attached to this person's engagement with you, if they are able to get into contact with you either, you know, by phone or email, you know, or in writing, will be that of regret. It says, I regret walking away. I wish I knew then what I know now, right? So I do feel like there was a time where this person had a glimpse of what it could be like to be in connection with you, and they very much enjoyed that. There were good times here. Let's just put it like that. But yet and still, right, the good times, even if they felt good, right, even if this person felt the energy between you, even if they, you know, felt like it was magical, mystical, if they felt that pull emotionally, right, if they felt anything, instead of correlating that with, oh, this could actually work. Like, I like this person. I like Aquarius. Like, Aquarius wants to be with me. Aquarius is asking me very poignant questions that suggest that they want to move forward, that they're looking at me as potential for longevity, etc., etc. They would more look at it like, I need to back off, right? Because this is getting out of control. I don't want to appear desperate. I don't want to appear as if I don't get other girls. I don't get other guys, right? I need to kind of play it cool. I need to play it safe. I need to play it as if, you know, I'm the one running this, that it's my choice. And you were like, fine, that's good. Okay, that's cool, right? Like, you didn't trip about it or anything. And But instead of cutting them off, you just kind of started, I'm sorry, it flipped. The energy just flipped, guys. You ain't cut this person off. You're not even mad about it. Like, it is what it is, you know? You have multiple choices. So if somebody doesn't want to commit to you, that's not your cue to then, you know, beg them for an answer why, or beg them to make a decision, or beg them for any fucking thing, actually, right? Like, no, like, that's not it. So there is this energy of them being confused. Like, you let me go, but you didn't actually let me go. Right? They might be really toiling over that, trying to figure out if what they feel is true. Okay? If it's real, prior to making this decision, but they're still going to call you. So either they had a dream, like I said, or they've seen you do something online that suggests that you are entertaining other people. That does make them angry. It does suggest to them that you have moved on, but you haven't actually told them that you moved on. There's some possessiveness here, you guys. Most definitely. So now this person feels entitled, right, to you, just based off of the times that the two of you did share, the conversations that the two of you did have. And they lied, guys. They lied about how much they were into you. Okay, they lied about how much potential they also saw. But they would have never expected you to start matching their energy. Or they would have never expected you to get into this sort of non-committal energy. Never. Nope. And the gag is we see, I never thought you would leave, but you didn't actually leave. You just started moving accordingly. Now, if you have not met anyone new, I do feel new energy in the mist. I do. I feel new energy surrounding you. Okay, so either coming in within the next couple of days and or weeks. And I feel like that's only going to magnify this energy that this person is feeling. Okay, the jealousy showing up twice is not by accident. You had your chance. What do you expect them to do? So we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? They're coming in with a big offer, right? One that is stable, one that is very much so secure and rooted in truth. This is an apology. This is a gift. This is, you know, wanting to show you what they can actually do. This is them like completely abandoning the energy that they would have had initially. But I feel like you don't feel the same anymore. Okay, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this person is going to have to work to get what they were initially getting out of you. I really do. And for some of you, it is dead, unfortunately. Now, Death card also suggests that there has been a transformation in this person's energy, right? Perhaps in the past, when people would crash out, it would just lead this person to believe that they're still that dude, they're still that guy, and then they would just move on. They may still have people who are addicted to their energy or trying to understand where they are, what they're doing, that are still jealous, people that are still, you know, crashing out. They may still have that. The problem is thinking that you would be the same way. So we do have the Knight of Swords. It doesn't look good for you, ma'am, sir, breast sis. It doesn't. We have the Five of Pentacles here, right? So while most of you have not completely abandoned this person in the physical sense, emotionally, I mean, it's dead. It's not there. There's nothing there. It's cold. It's frigid. It's detached. It is head over heart. And they feel like, excuse me, they feel like the two of you, the magnetism between the two of you is breaking rapidly with this Knight of Swords. We have the Page of Cups and the Moon card. See? And this is what got them in trouble, right? Page of Cups is an empty offer. Page of Cups is like the bare minimum, right? Showing up with your pretty face and whatever shallow qualities people normally fall for and get addicted to, okay? Page of Cups can also be like going on a couple of dates, not really trying to ask the tough questions, not really wanting to get into discussions about a union or making things exclusive. It's very surface level. It's the very beginning. And it is signified as approaching relationships in a very childlike manner. So like sort of like that teenage love affair energy. You don't really get any stability. So if you both are grown as fuck, showing up with the Page of Cups energy is not beneficial to anybody but the person who wants to remain in control. Illusion wise, because I do feel like this Page of Cups is just an illusion. They like to come off detached. They don't want to look thirsty. They don't want to look desperate. They don't like someone to know that they like them, but they want you to know that they like them just enough. So Page of Cups is like just enough. And with the Moon card here, it does suggest that it was a lie, right? It was there's more to this story. There's more to what they feel or felt, right, at that time. And I do feel like the longer the distance is here between the two of you, the more amplified that energy gets, right? It is making them jealous because here's the thing. You lying to yourself still doesn't negate the fact that you actually liked Aquarius. Okay, so you lying about it doesn't take away the feelings. It doesn't take away the actuality of your emotions just because you lie, right? So therefore, it puts them in a space or a disadvantage is what I should say. It puts them in a disadvantage because you lied about your emotions and now the Aquarius is moving on, right? To better, new things that serve them better, things that actually value them, things that they actually deserve or know their worth, you know, connections that will feed them and fulfill them and that are equal and that are reciprocal, etc., etc., etc. Instead of crashing out over you and asking you questions over and over and over and over again about how you feel, you lied. You did not tell the truth. And the feeling still exists. So because you lied about your feelings, right? Because you didn't want to seem thirsty or desperate. Now you're left with all of those feelings. And it's sort of like their like for you is definitely something that they're thinking about. They may be reminiscing over time that the two of you have shared together, both friendship wise, fun wise, you know, conversations, you know, intimacy, both in the sense of sharing emotions and being vulnerable, as well as physical intimacy. If you experience this with this person, these are all things that they're thinking about. It's all things that they downplayed to your face, yet meant more to them than anything, right? They kept it hidden. It was a lie. They wanted to feign as if they could just jump over to the next pile of grass at any moment. And then when they got over there, it was manure. And you're entertaining people who actually want to nourish your grass. They want to nourish you. They want to show up for you. I'm hearing you got a roster and they over there feeding you pasta and lobster, man. Okay? It's quite sweet over there with whatever you're doing or will be doing. And it's driving this person fucking crazy because they tried to downplay all of those emotions, all of those good feelings that you were giving them, all of the intimacy that you share with them. You know, I feel like they did not share a lot with you. This is somebody who never told you how much they were actually into you. They always came off as like too cool for school. I could get another you in a minute. You know, I got plenty of people who are after me. They, you know, they may have been popular in school and they may be popular amongst the girls and amongst the guys because what they have and on and on and on. I get that this person like talks themselves up a lot. That is a signifier of insecurity, right? Because if you're really that guy, do you really have to tell people? Like, they will just notice, you see? If you're really that girl, every guy in the room will know. You don't have to say it, bitch. You don't have to say it. You know, you never have to say it. But telling that story to someone that they are really interested in, along with coupling it with this detached, non-committal energy, is supposed to get you thirsty. It's supposed to get you desperate. It's supposed to get you on this hamster wheel, right? Wanting to bring things together. And I don't get that you ever hopped on the hamster wheel. You asked a question and it made them think that you were going to hop on that shit, but you never did. And now they're the ones left with their lies, right? And mad about who might be investing in you because they're stuck. Damn. Like, I mean, first of all, sometimes you don't even you don't get to redo shit. You don't get to redo it all the time. Okay? So this is their greatest fear, right? Like that they are very much so. I feel like if they were dating multiple people, they're no longer doing that. They've all of a sudden become this homebody. They've all of a sudden become somebody who is talking to everybody, right? Like about how they feel, what they should do, getting advice. They may be going to like their parents or someone in their family who has had like a long-term committed relationship, and they really don't know how to move forward. All they know is that they need to say something because you don't know the actual truth, and you are actively moving on. They see it, they feel it, they dreamt about it. Ciao. I don't know. You tell me how y'all feel about this. You know what I'm saying? This person actually wants to really show up, right? This is transforming them. Something tells me that this person has not had like a serious relationship, like a long-term relationship for a really long time. Okay, 4+ years. But they've never been in a situation where they wanted to be in one, and they most certainly, well, not recently, okay? I feel like they have had long-term committed relationships, but it's been a long time for this person. They kind of just been playing the field and really getting that ego and pride fed by way of dealing with people who they were able to act detached with. They did the same thing with you, but they kept their actual feelings hidden. And now they want to come back in with the actual offer, with what they should have been doing in the beginning. But it doesn't look good. I'm just going to say that, okay? It really doesn't. In another deck, the 4 of Cups signifies like somebody being over it, over the bullshit. And if this person's behavior had any like similarities, right, to people that you've dealt with in the past, exes from the past, and they are really done. This ship has sailed. So let's hop over to the extended, okay? That's where I'm going to dig in reference to the new love, because I do feel that here, okay? I feel like you will have a choice, your choice. Yeah, we have the Lovers, which signifies a choice between at least 2. And we also have the 2 of Pentacles, which signifies like juggling, okay? So you have people who are interested in you, whether you see it or not, or whether you take advantage of it or not. And this person feels like you've been holding back, right? They're getting the idea that this might not in the way that they would like it to. There's also a fear that they have attached themselves to something emotionally, and they lied about it, right? Like they lied about what they saw with you, what they wanted with you, and allowed you to believe that they were this detached person. And now you want to come back and talk about you love me? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So over in the extended, we're going to go ahead and take a look to see what this person's purest feelings are, right? What do these regrets actually entail? We'll see if this has anything to do with them actually being remorseful. Okay, we do have the Death card here, which signifies transformation, but I need to know what area, right? Is it beneficial to you, the changes that this person is making? Because this person has been known to do things that benefit them. I need to know if their mindset has changed to now incorporate another person, because then we're just dealing with someone who's still selfish. You just transformed into a different type of selfishness. See, we need to avoid that. So I will definitely take a look to see if that is or is not the case. Okay, I also want to know what the potential outcome is. Okay, we'll look at their next steps, their intentions. As I stated, we'll look at the potential outcome, whether you decide to re-engage this or not. And then we're going to hop into the new shit, okay? See who's coming in. Only the good, only the new, okay? Let's see what this person's or these people, okay? Because it could be multiple. I'm seeing at least 2 new people. What their approach will be like, okay? And then it will signify who these people are when they actually do enter. And if you have met someone new, then this will be your cue to see if this is who I'm talking about. Otherwise, it is someone else, someone new, someone else, another new person. Let's see how you can prepare for the future in order to bring yourself to an invisibility in reference to toxicity. So you will become invisible to toxic energies and only be accelerating and evolving towards high vibes, right? High frequency levels and connections that are healthy. Okay. We'll dig into a little bit more in reference to the new connection. We'll see what's the most attractive quality about them. Like, what do they find most attractive about you as well? How will you most likely meet them? What's the return on your investment? Right? What will their energy be in and out of the bedroom? Okay, it's gonna let you know if you're equally yoked on all levels, right? And let's also see how will you be signaled if this is your divine counterpart. We'll actually look at that whether we're talking about these new people or not. What is the sign or synchronicity that you will get from the divine to signify that you've met your person or your divine counterpart, your life partnership? We'll get some focus advice, and then I'll give you the floor, okay? We'll throw in a pendulum reading, and I'll give you the floor to ask a couple of questions, but I'll have more instructions for this over in the extended, okay? So without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm gonna see y'all over there. Let's go.